Hey guys, I'm standing here at the home of Kristyn Dunnion, and she's an author. This is her new book, and we're going to talk about that. And a performer. Thank you for having us in your home today.
Thank you for coming.
You are a very, very eclectic person. We were talking about you do wear a lot of hats. You write primarily youth novels, or
I guess
start with that.
I came to writing actually through doing a mini comic in the 90s. So I was drawing and illustrating. I was doing the whole thing myself, you know, the self-publishing thing. And it worked its way into picture books for children, which I really loved doing the illustrations for as well. And then when I started to try and do the writing part a little more seriously, I was kind of counseled that you shouldn't try to do both. You should pick one or the other.
Right.
And I started to focus on writing. And it ended up getting into like novels, and that surprised me. So a lot of the stuff I've done has been kind of geared for young adults, but none of it's really, truly, I guess, conventional young adult material. It's all pretty spicy, but publishers have been really open-minded about having, you know, queer representation, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Well, that's the fun stuff, really, isn't it?
Which is what young adulthood is all about.
It truly is, actually. Yeah. So this is a collection of short stories, this new one. It's called the Dirt Chronicles.
I feel it is kind of like a novel. It's not a conventional novel, but it reads like a novel. As the characters, the more you read, the faster paced the action gets, the more connected the characters become, and the plot line becomes sort of unified into one through line. So the characters show up in each other's stories. We see them in the background. We hear their voices.
Not giving too much away. It's kind of like an urban outlaw. That's something I read, but
urban outlaw, yeah.
Right. It's kind of about like you said, punks, drugs, sex.
Yeah, it's a lot of young characters. A lot of them are leaving small towns, coming to a city center, like so many of us do and did. And they become imbroglioed in this power struggle that's happening in the city. So yeah, they're trying to survive. They're trying to eke out a survival. They're vegan squatters, some of them. Some of them are queer hustlers.
Do you draw on your personal life, things you've experienced, places you've been, to put in this book?
Sure. I mean, it's all fiction in terms of the plot lines, and the characters are probably composites of people I know and the world I live in. So there's a lot of all of that mixed in. I would say that a lot of the things that happen to the characters in the book, some of them have happened to me or to people I care about or people I know, and some of them have not. Some of them are just logical conclusions for what's happening to the characters. And when you're an author or an artist, you have to try to be true to that character and where they're going, what they need, what they want, what they're afraid of, you know, that sort of thing.
You're a performer as well. You have a character called Miss Kitty Galore.
Oh, yes.
Can we talk about her for a second?
About her. She's been in retirement for a while, in a way. Just because I have a day job, and then I've been working on the book and doing some music stuff as well. But Miss Kitty Galore was someone who is a character larger than life, bossy, sort of in the burlesque scene. I hosted a lot of parties for a period especially. I hosted femme parties and burlesque events and that sort of thing. And she's a lot of fun.
Do you whip her out every once in a while to inspire?
She gets whipped out.
And music. You did have a band, do have a band, looking for bandmates?
I'm also looking for some bandmates, some new bandmates. I play bass with Heavy Filth. Sadly, we're on a hiatus right now.
Working on any?
Yes, I have a novel that's started that's been marinating.
Oh,
and I like to time it, right?
Right.
So I have to get back into work on that one, and it's tentatively called The Blood Letter.
Okay, what's this? Can you talk a little bit about?
Talk a little bit about it.
Again,
it's set in sort of northern Ontario, and it involves coming and toing and froing to the city from an outsider, a rural perspective, young girl's perspective. And there's, now I wouldn't say paranormal, but it's a ghost story of sorts, and there's a murder mystery to be solved.
Perfect.
And it's a lot of ladies.
Do you have a website?
I do. It's KristynDunnion.com.
Can they find you on the Facebook?
They can find me on the Facebook. I'm not very good at the Facebook, but they can find me there.
They keep changing the Facebook, so it makes it really difficult. And this book is available now?
It's available now. You can get it at Arsenal Press. You can get it at your local bookstores. You can get it online as well.
You can find her on Facebook. She's on it, maybe. The book is available now. And if you want to check out some more stuff, head to Queeriesmag.com. This interview will be on there, as well as a bunch of other stuff that's queer.